Bloodless back again. Just a few things that I didn't go through that I'd like everyone to know how it feels and what you can experience if you're going through this sort of operation. I didn't get footage on it. I wanted to, but when the time came, I just didn't have the energy. I couldn't be bothered anymore. You were just like, don't touch me, just leave me alone, Ken. So you didn't want any more hassle than usual. So others have managed to get footage, but I didn't, so sorry for that. But I'm going to tell you the experience that I had. So when I got back to the ward, you're given a little push button that you feed yourself with morphine, and you keep that topped up so that you're relatively pain-free. But the downside to that is you're then sleeping all the time. But I think you're better off sleeping than feeling the pain. In a few days' time, that comes off you, and you're then given oral tablets. And I really suggest that when you're offered the oral painkillers by the nurse, that you take them at every opportunity, and you just keep your body topped up with them. Because if you think that, oh, I'm feeling alright today, I won't bother this time round, I'll catch it the next time. A few hours down the line, when the nurse is not available, and you're then starting to feel a bit discomfort where you're sitting, and you're then wishing that you're taking those tablets, and then when the nurse does finally give you some more tablets, you're then playing catch up on your pain relief. So when the pain relief comes around, take every opportunity to have it. The meals were fine. It's hospital food, so don't expect nothing too great, but it's healthy. The surgical staff were brilliant. They were really lively. I think they were really pleased to see someone a bit younger than the normal clientele that they get. Also, the staff on the ward, the nurses and the porters and everything, they're absolute brilliant. They knew just how to take care of you. They knew what sort of pain you were in, and they minimalised the effort that you had to make for them to get what they needed off you, like the stats. Every 4 times a day, I think they come around taking your stats. So that was really good. So that's pain. A few notable instances. One is where they come and take the drainage tubes out of here, and they literally just put a piece of cloth over the tubes and then pulled them out. Obviously it's further down there where I showed you earlier, and they just pulled them out, and you're like, oh boy. So it's not really painful as such, but it's very strange feeling as they come out. So that was a type feeling. The other one was I had pacing wires that were actually attached to the heart, and they'd used one with a type coil on it, so that was actually on the heart. And so when they came out, that was another not particularly painful, but just really, really uncomfy feeling as these wires dragged all the way off your heart and through your body and out through the wound, and you then had to lie down flat for the next hour after that. You weren't allowed to get back up again after that for an hour or so. My first walk down the hallway, I was looking forward to it, just getting out of the ward that I was in, so that was fine. The physio lady, she was really good in showing us what we should and shouldn't be doing, so it was excellent. And then to top it all, checking out is a very long, tiring process, but I got wheeled out all the way to my dad's car, which was very helpful. They could have just put me at the front door and made my dad come for me, but they didn't. He took me all the way to the car, so he was really good. Mark, his name was. Excellent nurse. on the ward. Sleeping really uncomfy. Did not look forward to when night time came around 9 o'clock. I started to dread getting around to that time. They'll come round, offer you sleeping pills, which didn't work for me. Yeah, so you'd sort of wake up and you'd think, oh, it's 3 o'clock, that's great, only 3 hours more. But then you look at the clock again and it wasn't actually 3 o'clock, it was only 12 o'clock. So you've got 6 hours to go. What a nightmare. Very, very stuffy and hard to get comfy. Also, on comfiness, now back at home, it's still hard to get comfy, but I can sleep at least for about 3 hours, 3.5 hours straight before I then wake up. So I then get up, go and have a coffee, walk around, and then I shouldn't really drink coffee, but then get back into bed and have another 3 hours in bed, which is a lot better than nothing. Anything else in hospital? Nothing else in the hospital. I think that was about it. Except when you get the surgeons come round that are checking you, not your surgeon that's done the job, but other surgeons checking you before they release you. They were coming round touching it, really jigging onto your thing just to make sure that it was all solid. You're like, don't stay away from me, sort of thing. So that was a bit funny. But when I'm back at home, I've managed to get stuck in 2 chairs. Literally couldn't get out of them, and so that was proving quite painful. Just trying to scribble to get out of these chairs. Ended up having call for help. Call Lords, come and get me out of the chair, which was a bit embarrassing. So watch what type of chairs you sit on, whether they've got deep backs. You need to be able to get further enough forward. Remember, you can hardly move without any chest pain. Whenever you use a muscle in your chest and your stomach area, it's going to hurt. So you have to think of where you're sitting and what you're doing. Alright, so yeah, propped up in bed and propped up on the settee, and I'm just taking it easy. My head's still crazy, still not working fully, but it's a whole lot better than what it was. So we're on the recovery. So that was just a few extra things that I thought I'd add that might prove helpful to ones that are going in, and what you can expect, etc. So thanks again. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you'd like to find out more updates. More will be coming very shortly, and also my fitness levels as well. I hope to be climbing some mountains if at all possible, so we'll find out whether I can or cannot. So subscribe and we'll know. Alright, so see you soon, and thanks for watching. It all begins here. You got my bag? So, see the anaesthetist, so she's taking us through everything. She's really happy. Should be out in 5 days. It's a 6-hour operation. So we'll see how it goes. Tonight it'll put me to sleep, and I won't remember anything.
No, I stayed there for him in a bag and he put it all away. So I gave him.
This is his first day. Ready? First day. Okay, this is now Friday.
One of these minutes.
Got all the pain and everything under control. Not looking forward to the physio. Possibly a bit later. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. My vision has been funny all day. Can't seem to focus on it. But apart from that, it's
gone well. I'm really pleased with the team. So we're signing out for now.
Right. Who's never had so much rest?
Because you need to get up and get things done now.
Come on, we've got a list for you.
Take it easy.
Just take this down.
There's a card for the kids.
What? I was going to say, sit next to me now.
I
Video.
can't get in there. Do you want to bang in
Just
the
keep
house?
No,
stepping.
it's okay.
Just keep stepping.
This is ridiculous. You done it?
Yeah.
What does that? They just help you to hold it.
Yeah, it's ripped in.
Is that a heat thing in there? No. Just a towel.
Just a comfort.
See me.
It's just like comfort, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's just to be able to put pressure on the balloon when I
When you're
lift
moving.
up.
What did the doctor say?
This is all I have to do, is drink tea. Can't be bad. Day 3.
Now tomorrow.
The main thing what Stephen's thinking about is in his hand,
Menu.
the menu. He says it's the only thing to do.
That's it.
Yeah. Hold it on your thing and stay.
Got a space on it.
Yeah, just turn it off.
No, I mean, no, menu.
That's it.